How you doing? I'm Bruce Burrowbarrow and this is Bruce's Bargain Buildings. I'm freshly arrived in my office here in Thunder's Watch following a minor tax discrepancy soon to be resolved, to bring you a number of recently vacated buildings for sale by auction on behalf of Goldenkratz and Guildenstern, although in the case of some of these beauties you might be able to snatch them up for song if you make an offer direct. Due to a series of freak accidents and occasional acts of war, a number of otherwise splendid properties have been rendered, you might call them fixer-uppers. So why don't we take a look? To start with, we have a number of plots of land in the city of New Altmark and Sunder. Now don't let the ongoing civil war distract you, there's bargains to be had. This waterfront property by the River Hound has a fantastic view of the harbour, as well as planning permission for a 4-story new build in the popular district in between traditional Orcish and Halfling communities, and recent events have seen a real downturn in local crime. Or I suppose a sudden and violent upswing that promises a downturn to come. Some work will be required to clear the existing rubble, as the building was gutted by a fireball. But the city has thrown in a highly scenic statue of a crab formed out of local materials at no extra cost. If you're looking for a place in the beating heart of Newmark, why not consider Cardigan House, a converted 6-story halfling luxury townhouse that up until very recently served as the historic home of the Cardigan family, one of the oldest and most prestigious families of the 13 colonies. While reconstruction of the southern and eastern sides of the building will need to be undertaken, there are still 18 bedrooms, 6 surviving bathrooms, as well as some very respectable office space, function rooms, and a fully equipped Cairney-style traditional kitchen. Ample space to fill out underground for the special dwarf in your life, and it even comes with a license to sell alcohol. However, maybe you're looking for more of a continental feeling. Well, don't you worry, we've got you covered. If you're looking for a more rustic setting, we have a number of Jovan properties just itching to be picked up by the canny developer. For instance, the city centre property in historic Alisont, former home of the Alisont Enquirer, until a tragic printing press accident took out the entire upper story. Fantastic for new businesses or those who love open-top housing. Or the site of this fantastic pub in Crosswater, regrettably burned to the ground following a minor incident in the basement, but still rated for a 3-story structure in a very competitive location. For something more pastoral, we have a site for sale in sunny Pater's March for a treehouse? House tree? Moving on. Of course, for our dwarven investors or anyone who just can't stand sunburn, we have a number of properties recently opened up in the underground city of Odu. No less than 16 luxury mansions are available for immediate purchase, as well as a number of industrial properties and canal-side locations. Or if you've ever fancied opening up shop in the shell of your very own temple, we have just the property for you. Especially if you can figure out why all the plants that produce the air keep dying since we moved in. We'd really appreciate that. However, for the real forward-thinking investor, numerous properties still remain available for clearing and development in the burgeoning city of Kion. It's a real up-and-coming place. Following a mishap with some seafood and the minor infestation that has all now been thoroughly cleared out, prices are still rock bottom, but they ain't gonna stay that way. A series of thriving and unique communities have taken root in the rebuilding city, and let me tell you, it has one hell of a party scene. In the northern quarter, you can try distinctive local cuisines influenced by Meadmerish and Bright Hallish expats. You can take in the beautiful views of the cathedral, the colourful residents, and you can check out the night market in the district of Gulltown, where they say you can find anything for the right price. Speaking of night, the old city hall has become the hottest venue in town when the sun sets, as the Club Dionysus, if I have that right, hosts the freshest music and the hardest drinks money can buy. Or, if you want to relax, there's ample properties opening up for sale near the new city park, established courtesy of the local residents. Kion's a great place, just keep an open eye, eh? Now, can I start hearing some bits?